Hey everybody, I'm HonestR. How are you all doing today? I'm doing great. And today we're going to do another buy and skip episode, where today we're going to talk about Bitcoin technology, or the more official name is crypto technology. If you have invested in Bitcoin in the beginning of this year, then congratulations. You've made 1300% profit on your Bitcoin. I recently started trading Bitcoin around a month ago, so I'm not quite there yet. But nevertheless, the Bitcoin is now trading around $11,000 per Bitcoin, and that's a lot of money. And you want to make sure that your money or your Bitcoins are safe. Now there are a couple of ways to do that. You can store them on an online platform, an online wallet, and then leave the security to that online platform. Second one is you can store it on your desktop, or your laptop, or your mobile phone, or your iPad. And then you have to make sure your own security measures are up to date. Or a third option is to use a hardware wallet. And this is the Legder Nano S cryptocurrency hardware wallet. And what it basically is a USB stick where you can store your Bitcoins on. And they're basically safe from hacks. So let me unpack this first. So this is what it actually looks like outside of the box. What we'll do is you transfer your Bitcoin over here, then it's stored on the device, and if anyone wants to steal your Bitcoin, they physically have to steal this USB stick and crack the passwords on this USB stick before they can transfer the Bitcoins to another account. So what I'm going to do in this video is to see how easy it is to use this. So we're going to move to my desktop, we're going to install it. I'm going to transfer some of my own Bitcoins to this device, and we're going to see if this is actually easy to use and basically how good it is. So let's go to my desktop. Okay, welcome to my desktop. I'm at ledgerwallet.com now. That came in the instruction manual over here because I have to configure the device first. So it now is asking me for a PIN number. I have to do a series of steps. First connect it. I've got to connect with my computer. It comes with a USB cable, so don't worry about that. I have to choose a PIN number, then I have to do a recovery phrase, sorry about that. I have to install Ledger apps, and it can only be installed in Google Chrome or Chromium 50 Plus browser. And then it's basically ready for use. So let me go to step number 2. I have to choose a PIN number. It says so right over here. I'm not going to tell you, of course. So I've entered my PIN code now. The next step is the recovery phrase. I'm not going to show you, but basically what it is you get a list of 24 words that you have to write down on this piece of paper or any other paper, of course. And what it will do is if the USB stick ever gets broken or you lost it, then basically with these words, with this passphrase, you see that you can recover your Bitcoin account and recover your Bitcoins. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to write down all these words and then I will come back to you with the next step. Okay, I've written down my password recovery phrase, and right now, which I'm also not going to show, is to confirm the recovery phrase. So I have to select a couple of words that I've written down over here, and then it will be okay. So right now it's asking a few words, and then I have to. Your device is now ready. Yay! Yes, thank you. Well, right now I can choose what I want to transfer. There's all kinds of, right now it's on Bitcoin, but it also has, you can also transfer Ethereum or I think also Litecoin, Fido, UTF. If you go to Bitcoin, use wallet to view accounts. Yes, right now. So I probably have to install now some Ledger apps. So let's do that. And we can download over here, download wallet apps. Now I want to have Ledger Bitcoins and altcoins. They're for free. Chrome application. thank you. That one. No, that's probably it. App. Okay. Let's wait for it to install. Yes, and thank you. So I can now here is the Ledger wallet Bitcoin. Which Bitcoin do you want to use? I want to use, there are different types of Bitcoin, but we're going to use the normal Bitcoin. Remember those. The legacy is the original Bitcoin. I go with the legacy, wallet is synchronizing. And here is my account. Okay. Well, let's explore this a little bit first. Let's go to the settings, display, want to see in the use Bitcoin or micro Bitcoin or even bits. Exchange rate can be seen in, I'll leave it on dollars for right now. We'll leave it as an English region, that's okay for now, even though I'm Dutch. What else do we have? Coin. Confirmations to spend. This is how many confirmations. Every time when you send Bitcoin, it requires some confirmations before you can actually spend your Bitcoin. So let's increase this to up to 6, because that's a very high security, I think. Default transaction fee is highest, fast confirmation. Every time you transfer Bitcoins, then you also have to pay a little bit of fine, a transfer fee. Now let's let's do it normal. And this is blockchain, and that's not really important right now. Well, it's probably very easy. You can either send or receive. I currently have 0 right now, so sending is probably not possible. I think if you can see, if I do if I want to transfer one Bitcoin, it's it's currently valued at $11,513, and a transfer fee is $1.18. So that's not really too much. But we're going to receive now. So this is my Bitcoin address where I have to send it to. Then you can either type this in or you have to use this QR code. So let's go to my online wallet. I currently have a online wallet at Coinbase. This is also in an American exchange where you can buy Bitcoin, or you can also buy some altcoins like Litecoin and Ethereum. It's very easy to use. Currently I am holding here 0.3867 Bitcoin. That has a value of, well, let's say almost around 4,400 euros. And let's just transfer a little bit. So we're going to here, to my accounts, and we're going to press, well, it's in Dutch over here, but it's sent. So over here it asks my Bitcoin address, so we're probably going to have to use this one. So we're going to copy paste this address, copy, paste, and well, let's do a small amount now first. Let's transfer 100 USD or 0.0088 Bitcoin, and it is so. And I have to pay Coinbase. I have to pay now Coinbase a transfer fee of $3.83. So my total cost is $103.83. Okay, confirm. I have some extra security measurements over here. It asks me for an extra code that I have an app for on my phone, and that I have to change. So I have to enter a code that changes every 30 seconds. So let me just wait a few seconds because it's almost producing a new code. Okay, 6229. And this code changed in the next 30 seconds, so it's pretty useless when you see this. Okay, transaction is underway. It's being delivered to this address. This is correct. Yes. And now we all have to do is actually wait. We can actually see the transfer if it's being done already. No. Let's just copy this one more time. And we go to blockchain.info and just paste it over there. And no, there, over here, I mean. Search. And there are no transactions. There are no transactions found yet, so we'll probably have to wait. In the meantime, I'm going to let it wait for like half an hour. It can take up a few hours if you're very unlucky, but it usually takes up about half an hour and an hour. So we'll come back to you if it's transferred to my Bitcoin. So it's been around an hour now, and as you can see, there is 0.0088 Bitcoin on my hardware wallet, around $100 US at the moment, and you can only access it if it's connected to my computer. So if I disconnect it, it disappears, and you really have to physically connect your USB stick to your computer and access it with an app. And enter your PIN code again, and let me do that very quickly. And there it is again. So it's very safe and very secure, and you don't have to rely on security of your own computer or a online platform. So with that being said, it was very easy. Sending is basically the same. You just fill in the amount of Bitcoin you want to send over here, like this, and you fill in your Bitcoin address. So I can take one of these addresses, and then I will transfer it back to Coinbase, and that's basically it. So it was very easy. So let me go to the other camera again, and I'll give you my final conclusion. So my final conclusion of the Legder Nano S, I think it's a buy. If you do not trust online wallets or exchanges or your local computer, then this definitely is worth a buy. It's hacker free, so they actually have to steal it. It's also password protected, so even if someone does steal it, they still have to enter a 4-digit PIN. And even and after 3 attempts, if you fail to enter your correct PIN in 3 times, then it will automatically delete itself. Now that doesn't mean that you have lost all of your Bitcoin. That's where the passphrase is from. If you combine your passphrase and your Bitcoin address, then you can recover your Bitcoins. So even if this gets stolen or the device is broken, then you can easily restore it on another device. So yes, this is a buy. Now I've bought it on the German Amazon site, and there it was around 70 euros. So it's not that expensive. And yeah, go buy it if you want to invest in Bitcoin. So that was the buy and skip episode for this week. Next week we'll be back with a new episode of buy or skip. And if you're considering maybe investing in Bitcoin, maybe try Coinbase. It's a very good site for beginners if you want to buy some Bitcoin. If you follow the referral link down below in the description, you also get $10 free of Bitcoin if you deposit $100. And I also get $10 free of Bitcoin if you decide to use Coinbase. So that's a win-win and a little bit of shameless promotion for my sake. And if you don't want to invest in Bitcoin, that's fine of course. And maybe I'll see you next week. Follow me on Twitter @rzuidam and consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. And we'll see you next time to a next HonestR Buy or Skip episode. Goodbye. Bye.